Hello everyone, I am Surabhi. Welcome to my channel. Today's busy book is for my 6-year-old. It is a challenging level maths. We are introducing the statement questions because she reads a little now. We are adding by tens and hundreds. We are introducing multiply and divide. Only finger level, so mainly till 10. We have some crossword operations, basically just doing addition subtraction in a different way. Ordinal numbers first, second, third, because I realized we have not done it for a long time, so it's good to revise more or less. And numbers in between is always good to go because she still gets confused. She's still not comfortable with numbers in a fast backward order. She really goofs up, so that's what we are practicing here. So let's start with the first question. Again, I have used my intention here is not maths. Mainly intention here is to get her comfortable reading the statement questions. So I have used the words which are easy for her to read. So this, I think most of this statement she can read herself. A shop has 4 dogs, 5 cats, 6 rats. How many animals are in the shop? It's basic addition question, but I want her to get comfortable with statements questions. She's a someone who's phobic of reading, so there's an attempt for that because P1 P2 is all statement questions. Okay, again this is easy vocab. S1 has 18 toys. She has 5 more toys than S2. How many toys does S2 have? Again, simple addition subtraction, but read more. This is again a crossword kind of questions. I did that with my elder one sometime back. Basically this is very overwhelming for my child. uh, it's simple addition subtraction, but she has to get comfortable with the bigger numbers or bigger pictures rather than simple statement, simple one liners, two liner questions. So though questions are very simple, like 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, or 2 plus 8 plus 3, questions are very simple, only one single digit addition is there, but just trying to make it a little overwhelming for her so that she learns to manage it in her best possible way. So that's the intention. It's a simple plus minus questions, nothing major here. Multiply. So again, I made a video long time back that when they were like 4 and 5, explained them addition, subtraction, division and multiplication using fingers. Because I have 2 kids, we always say, if Didi wants to and you want to, how many do we need to buy? Or there are 10 candies, can you divide equally among both of you? This we have been doing for last 1 and 2 years, so they know basic division by half, multiply by 2, those things they know. They understand the concept of multiplication and division. So this pictorial representation in a busy book, kind of a workbook, we are doing for the first time. But it's very simple, 2 into 2, it can be done with fingers. All these things can be done by fingers or by skip counting, like it's 5 into 2, I mean 5 two times. So she knows a skip counting of 2, 3, 4, 5. Like not skip counting till 30 or something, like 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 into 5 she can do, that is her level already. Only addition on fingers. So that's what is simple multiplication, introduction of multiplication for her in this one. The same way I told you, we have done half for a very long time, like divide in half, divide among 4 of us. So it's very simple. Divide 4 into 2, again using fingers, into 2 parts. To 5, 10 divided by 2, so you have 2 hands, 10 fingers you have, divide into 2 equal parts. 6 into 3, again 6 can be made in fingers, divide into 3 groups. 8 and 10, again this all is only finger based division. We are not any grouping or anything we are doing. Whatever she can see physically in her fingers, that's what she's going to do and try doing and doing the questions. It's tens and ones. Again, the intention here is to get her comfortable with longer equations, bigger questions, though the concept is very very simple, like 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10, 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50, 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 20, 30 plus 20 plus 50 plus 100. So she knows skip counting by 10. I mean, it's usually 10, 20, 30, 40 she can say. So just don't get overwhelmed. Just don't do any silly mistakes. Simple addition by 10. Do it carefully and it's easy to do. uh, this one again, ordinal numbers. I told you we have not touched ordinal numbers for a very long time, so we are going to revise it. So there is a door. I have made so many human beings with names. Again, I have named them very very easy because I want her to read. like Ram, Max, S1, D, Raj, S2, Sam, fourth person in queue, sixth person in queue, second person in queue, and first person in queue. So she has to practice reading these ones. This one I'll read so she'll be able to figure out. And these are again CVC words, or like three little words. She can read them. Again with the maths, as she grow older, she has to learn reading to understand maths. So just getting her comfortable with that. More or less, I told you when she goes to backward counting, she goofs up. So I have added two subtraction, two less questions, and two more questions. More she will be able to do very easily, but backwards she really thinks, So still it could very simple, like one less, or just skip, go back only one step. One less than dash is 31. Now this will be tricky for her. I am not sure she can do it. But yeah, that's what. A little bit challenge is going to add in between for her. And in between, again, it should be easy, but because we have not done these questions for very long, so it's more of revision, making sure that she doesn't forget these concepts with all the new concepts being added. So even we did multiplication, division, we will be touching maths, like addition, subtraction, more or less in between somewhere. So number between 17 and 19, number between 23 and 25, and number between 92 and 94. Should be easy, but it's good to revise. So these are the busy book for my 6-year-old. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.